I found 2 professional Roblox animators and challenged them both to make a Roblox fighting animation. I would then judge their creations and pick a contest winner, who will receive 5,000 Robux. The competitors are Endie and Dunker Doinker, 2 talented but very different Roblox animators. Here are the rules of the challenge. The competitors had 3 weeks to make their animations. The benchmark length for the animation is 10 seconds long, but longer is perfectly fine. The fight has to be my avatar versus their avatar. Sound effects are highly recommended, but music is optional. They should put their watermark in their animation. Make the animation approved for all ages. This is just a precaution since my videos are family friendly. I don't want excessively violent fighting. I will judge the animations by animation quality, visual effects, sound effects, creativity, and how well they followed the rules. Each of these criteria will be rated from 1 to 10 points, so the animation can get up to 50 points max. Whichever animation gets more points is the winner. Starting with Endie's fight. First I'll show the animation, then I'll explain what's going on. Then I'll give it a rating. But before I do that, I just want to let you know that there is a little bit of blood in the animation, so if that makes you uncomfortable, don't watch this. I have to say that because my videos are approved for all ages and I don't want YouTube getting mad at me. Anyway, here's the fight. So, if you got confused of what was happening in the animation, let me break it down for you. So, first I show up, ready to fight. This is Endie. Looks at the paper, which says, Objective, Green Lightning Guy. Your mom, noob, LOL. Kill it, cuz is evil, 100% evil, for real, look at him. They realize they don't have a sword, so opens a portal and just steals one from this guy, as you can see right here. Now that we're both armed, the fighting commences. I absolutely love this part. It is amazing. I get flung into a portal, we both lose our weapons. I fall, get kicked, do this sick wraparound around the tree, which is amazing. And then kick her through a wall. I go to finish her off, and bam, new fighter shows up. Now this guy comes and now we get into a fist fight. Portals continue to open. It gets intense. I get flung out, I am weakened, they come to finish me off, but then the people from that room come up and defeat them. He gets his sword back. He looks at the paper and finds that it says kill for free cookie. And now at the end, this happens. I don't really know what's going on here. Maybe they're powering up to teleport, maybe they're about to fight me too because they want a free cookie. But anyway, that animation was absolutely beautiful. So, first, the animation quality is 9 out of 10. It's amazing. Smooth easing and movements really make this come together. Also, the calculated camera movements really level up the quality. Next, for visual effects, we have 8 out of 10. Again, really good. You have to watch it many times to really notice all the effects. Sound effects is also an 8 out of 10. The placement, volume, and quality is phenomenal and fits really well. You can tell that Endie spent a while perfecting this. For creativity, you have a 9 out of 10. The way the fight is introduced and plays out is cool. The paper and taking the sword through the portal is a nice touch. And finally, for following the rules, you have a 6 out of 10, and that's mostly just because you turned in the animation 2 days past the deadline. Not a huge deal. The animation did have a little bit of blood, which I wasn't super happy about, but it wasn't too bad. You remembered the watermark. Also, I was expecting this to be like 15 seconds long, but it's 1.5 minutes. That greatly surpassed my expectations, so good job. Your total score is 40 out of 50 points. Now let's see Dunker Doinker's animation. So, it starts off, he pulls out a gun, I pull out my sword, we go to fight, he shoots, I think he misses, I come up, we have a little bit of a brawl, he checks for his gun, it's not there, because I have them, he has my sword, I shoot, it looks like I won, but then my sword stabs me in the foot, and then looks like I lost, and then he shot me, so it looks like we both won, but also both lost. It's kind of weird, but it was really funny. First, for quality, I give it a 7 out of 10. It's pretty good, has good timing and follow-ups, animated faces, smear frames, and it's well made. A few problems though. We're just fighting in a white box, which is much lower effort than Endie's animation. You can tell that it was a little rushed and could have been better. Overall, it's still better than what I could do. So for visual effects, it's 5 out of 10. There aren't many, which I understand because it's just a fist, sword, and gunfight, but the few that are there are timed perfectly, so pretty good job. Next, for sound effects, you get 8 out of 10. Similar to Endie's animation, you accomplish this really well. The timing, quality, and volume are great. For creativity, you get a 9 out of 10. The animated faces, the weapons, the way you both kind of win but also lose the fight, and the comedic aspects are really cool. And lastly, for following the rules, you get 5 out of 10. You followed everything perfectly except for one little thing. You turned in the animation 6 days past the deadline. Overall, you still did really well. Dunker Doinker's total score is 34 out of 50, which makes Endie the winner. Congratulations, you just won 5,000 Robux, and since Dunker Doinker is the runner-up, he wins 2,500 Robux. Congrats to both of you. Thank you so much for collaborating with me. I enjoyed watching your contributions, and it makes me happy to see Robloxians with amazing talent and make cool stuff. If you are open to working together on some more projects, let me know. I don't really know what that would be yet, but I like working with cool people. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if I should try to do more collabs, maybe with more people. Shout out to Endie and Dunker Doinker, and I hope you have a good day. See ya!